Hello everybody, my name is Hui, but today I'm going to share you about something new that I've discovered called Why is Glass Transparent? Maybe this might math answer some branches, but I'm going to share with you all the things that I have known after I watched the TED video. Okay, so let's start. To name out some reason why glass is transparent. First, it has no internal grain boundaries, and that hence it looks transparent. Glass is a kind of solid, right? Imagine, let me see, like, look, there at my house, there's a window there, right? There. And when I look through it, I can see outside of the window are the things that are outside. Yeah, I don't see the window at all. Why? Because the glass on the window is transparent. But why is the glass transparent? Well, glass is solid, right? It's probably solid, and when you break it, it doesn't change shape. Maybe it change shape, but it doesn't. Just comes with the container and comes all out. It doesn't. But it comes into pieces, right? And it's still a piece. It's still a piece. Okay? Well, actually, it is not really 100% solid. It is a kind of solid that is more like liquid. I don't know how to explain it actually, but just think like that. And glass and water are pretty the same. In glass and water, they have electrons, and those electrons allowed light to pass through them. It allowed light to pass through them. Like, this is a glass box, right? And when, look, this is light, your light, this is me. Can you see me? Yeah. Even, look, I can see my finger. Can you see it? Yeah, properly. Because there's special kinds of electron in those, and it allows lights to pass through them. And it consists, inside water, consists silicon disulfide along with a few impurities. Imagine if the atom is the size of a sport field, then the nucleus, I don't know, I spelled it correctly, would be like a pea, a single pea in the middle of the stadium. And while that, the electron is just like the grains of sand on the outer seat. Yeah, imagine that. Nucleus is really small, right? Yeah, look, a whole football stadium compared to a pea. Look, it's just like the whole world compared to an ant. Yeah. So you see, so that leaves space for lights to come through. Yeah, that leaves a space that is big enough for light to come through, so that you can see light pass through them. Well, let me ask you a question. Why is our materials not transparent, but glass is 1% transparent? The answer has to do with the different energy levels that electrons in an atom can have. Think of these as different rows of seats in the stadium stands. An electron is internally assigned to sit in a certain row, but could jump to a better row if it only had the energy. As luck will have it absorbing one of those light photons passing through the atom. But there's a catch. The energy from the photon has to be the right amount to get the electron to the next row. Otherwise, it would just let the photon pass by. It just so happens that in glass, the rows are so far apart that a photon of visible light can't provide enough energy for an electron to jump between them. Yeah, photons from ultraviolet light, on the other hand, give just the right amount of energy and are absorbed, which is why you can't get a stain through glass. This amazing property of being both solid and transparent has given glass many uses through the century, from windows to boxes to containers, like a box like this. Yeah, it is hard to imagine modern civilization without glass. And yet, for such an important material, we rarely think about glass and its impact is precisely because the words, the most important and useful quality of gas is being featureless and invisible, is even there. Yeah, so you see, glass are just something so important, right? We see it every day, and also glass is just so mystery, but also really fun to discover about, right? Well, after this, I want you to go on TED and watch this video, Why is Glass Transparent? See if you can teach me anything. I bet it'll be so fun. Goodbye.